Hello everyone. Today I would like to make a tutorial on how to install Linux with manual disk partition by using Debian distribution platform. So first of all I would like to explain that what is Linux. Linux is the most popular open source operating system that are used nowadays. And for this installation we are going to use Oracle's VirtualBox VM. And let's start with this. First of all I would like to explain you what is VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a software that helps us to run different operating system on our host operating system. So now let's begin with this. And first of all we have to click on new. So we will write a name. We can write any name. So for the example I would like to write a name like Debian demo. You can put any name. So here is the machine folder, tells about the location where the machine is stored, and it is what's the type of it. It's a Linux, and what's the version. It's a Debian 64-bit. You have to select from these, but I prefer you to select 64-bit. Now click on next. The recommended memory size is 1024, that's 1 GB, and you can change according to yourself, and I would like to change it to 2048, that's 2 GB. Now click on next. I can use this option as it is create a virtual hard disk now, and I will also use the default setting for hard disk file type, that's VirtualBox disk image. Now I click on next. And storage on a physical hard disk, always use dynamically allocated option for this. And the next step we will see that they showing the file location and size. Here is the file location where your virtual hard disk image is stored, and here is the size of the virtual hard disk, that's 8 GB. So you can change according to yourself. I would like to change it to 40 GB. Why I would prefer 40 GB? As I told you earlier, I would like to install Linux with manual disk partition, so I have to do disk partition, and I would preferably do 4 disk partition, and that's why I'm taking 40 GB for this. And now create. Now our machine is created, but it's not configured, so we also require a Debian iOS for this. So the question is where we get the Debian iOS. So it's very simple. We can go to Google's homepage. We can write Debian, simple Debian, and click on enter, and now we'll see the lot of links in this, and we will follow the link www.debian.org. it's a very first link when we search a Debian. So we will click on this, and now we'll get the Debian operating system. We can click on download, and we can download. I already downloaded it because to save the time, that's why I already downloaded, and I can show you over here. Here is the latest version of Debian that I'm going to use in this. Now again going to VM. I'm now configuring this Debian demo machine, and I will click on setting. Yes, go to system. I would like to change some processor setting. I would like to prefer to use 2 processors. And the display setting, I would like to recommend you to that just go to the full one, that's 128 MB. Now go to storage. First of all we have to delete this, remove IDE controller. Now this is Debian demo drive, a hard disk, and we will change its port to 1. And now I will add virtual optical disk. So now this is the main part. So we have to select this Debian latest version 10.10 choose this, and now it's good to go. Now the main part is in the network settings. So this part is going to use, because we have to connect our internet through our host to the our Debian machine. So we will definitely select a bridge adapter over here so that we can attach to the host computer and Debian machine. So click on OK. Now click to, it's good to go, and go for, click on start. So here they comes with one dialog box that we have to change this. This is the older version. You make careful on this step. Click on start. So here we can see a lot of options. We have to select the graphical installation. So we'll simply press enter. So we will select a language, that's English. Click on continue. So here we have to change our location to Canada, as we are in Canada right now. So continue. So we have to select keyboard also, that's Canadian multilingual. We will also configure some more settings in this, and we also run the commands to show the different disk partition that we are going to create in this. So here is our first name. Will you choose any name over here? We can generally delete this, and we are going to change the host name to the Debian demo. We'll continue without this domain name. So root password. Here I'm showing you the root password. You can use root pass as your root password. Same here to verify the root password. Root pass is the root password. Click on continue. Full name of user, that's Debian demo. Yeah, you can use the same name, Debian demo. Here is the password for the user. You can use demo as a, I can show you the password so that it's easy for you, otherwise don't show password to anyone. I can use the password demo for the user. Now click on next, continue. Now it's time to configure the clock. As we all know that we are living in a west, so we have to select Pacific time zone for this. Click on continue. Here are the main part of the video, disk partition. Now we will choose manual disk partition for this. Now click on continue. So here are we getting some options. So we will go to our hard disk. This is our virtual hard disk, as we take 40 GB in this. So click on continue. Create a new empty partition table on the disk. Yes, click on continue. Yeah, here we got free space for that. Now we will definitely do this, and we will click on continue and create a new partition. Here is the size. I can use 10 GB for each partition so that it will easy for me to distribute and easy for, so I have to select the disk type. So I will choose 3 primary disk and 1 logical. So I will choose this, and I always prefer to choose this beginning option over here. So now I will use extend 4 as a file system, and I will change this to the mount to the boot and continue. And now I will definitely change boot flag, it's on. Okay, so now it's good to go. So now we'll see over here our 10 GB disk partition primary with the mount boot extension, file extension ext4 is there. So now I will go to again this option and create another disk partition, create a new one, 10 GB again, continue, and I will go select this primary beginning, and I will take file system as it is ext4, and I will change this mount to only root file system, and I will definitely turn on the bootable flag, and it's good to go. Here we go. Here we see it's the second partition that I have added right now. Now it's time to add third partition, and again 10 GB, click on continue. Again you have to select primary partition, and again location beginning, and we will use same file system ext, and we will definitely change this to variable data, mount to variable data, bootable flag on, and now setting done. Now the last partition, so we will make it logical, create a new partition. We will use the remaining space as much as we can use it. We'll continue this logical, yes, we will select file system, swap area, no, so it's done. So as we see, our disk partition is done right now. We'll go to finish partition and write change to disk. Write changes to disk, yes. Now it's installing that, and we will definitely wait for it, and it's going fast. The only we can see that we have to wait for this. So here comes the next option, scan another CD or DVD. We'll do it no, click on continue, and we'll use Canada for package manager. Now we are configuring the package manager. It's good to become a manager, package manager. So here are some mirror images of the Debian. They are somewhere in the Canada. This is the default Debian mirror image, and mirror it UBC CA. That's look familiar down to the Vancouver to the UBC one, the Department of IT. So we'll use this one too. And another one is this Waterloo one. This is also in British Columbia. And another one, that's it, that I am familiar with that. So we'll select this default one and click on continue. We'll do not need to type any HTTP proxy information. Now they are scanning the mirror. Yeah. Now they are installing any bootloader. So here is the main options. So we have to select this yes, install grub bootloader master boot record on disk, hard disk. Click on continue. Now we have to select our hard disk. Select. Now it's good to go. Here we go, we installed. Now click on continue. Yes, here we go, we finish our installation. Now it's starting. Here we go. Now we put the username as a Debian demo, and the password for this is demo. We are successfully logged in with this username and password. Now we'll click on to the menu, go to terminal, click on this. Here we got, this is the machine name, here is the username. So now we have to log in as a root user. So we'll put su space. Now what type of password they are asking about? The we are set for the root, and the root password is root pass. You are never gonna show this password, just type it and press enter. Now we'll see this, and this is login as a root Debian demo, and this is the user root, and this is the machine name Debian demo. Now I'll show you how we part this. So we will put fdisk/l, press enter. Here we go. Now we'll see that our partition, they also tell us about the size. The type is Linux. Why the fourth type is extended Linux swap? Because we selected logical partition instead of primary. We use primary because that's why these three are used Linux type. Okay, and that's what we are going to install in this demonstration. I hope you will understand each and every step. You will implement this, and this video will help you out. Thank you. Have a good day.